It is time for News Extra on KNEB at 7:51, and brought to you by First State Bank of Scottsbluff and Gering. Cathy McDaniel from Panhandle Humane Society is with us this morning, and welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning.
What is going on? You got a special event coming up here, huh?
We do. We have Pet-A-Palooza. It's a new event that encompasses two events we've done before. So it's our health fair, pet health fair, and our 5K9 walk run.
Okay. Well, let's break it down. Let's start with the pet health fair.
Okay. It's both events are, at 9 a.m., is a registration for the 5K9, but the health fair starts at 9 o'clock, and so you can come and get your pet vaccinated for Distemper, Parvo, rabies. You can get a microchipped for $25. The vaccines are $10. It's a great deal. It's kind of geared toward people that maybe wouldn't otherwise be able to afford something like that, and It's important to get your pet healthy and keep them healthy.
Keep them protected. So, again, this is Saturday at the Humane Society building?
No, actually, this is at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds in Mitchell.
Oh, at the Fairgrounds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So make that distinction at the Fairgrounds. All right. So, you'd have to have some room for folks to bring
right. Yeah, we have a pretty small facility, but and the run will be there as well. It'll kick off there.
Okay. All right. So, around 9 o'clock Saturday at the Fairgrounds in Mitchell. Now, I'm sure you want these pets on a leash, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You're welcome to bring your cat to the health fair. You're probably not going to want to run with it, but make sure they're in a carrier. If you want to run and you brought your cat, we'll have someone there to kind of keep an eye on the carriers and make sure your cat's safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell us about the run then, the 5K9 as it's being called.
Right. It's a $20 registration fee. You can register at the event. If we still have T-shirts, they're $20. That includes registration and the T-shirt, and it's just a 5K. It'll be a good time. Bring your pet. It'll be a fun time.
This is not a competitive deal, right?
No, not competitive, so to speak, but the first, second, and third place winner dog to cross the finish line gets a little medallion first collar. So. Okay,
cool, very cool. So that's coming up on Saturday, and obviously a fundraiser for you at Panhandle Humane Society.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Tell us about your situation there. You're always in need of some help funding, right?
Oh, yes, we're always in need of donations. We are really in need of cleaners, like Ajax, Fabuloso, that kind of thing. We're sitting pretty well on blankets and towels, but other things we're always in need of. And, of course, we have memberships for $40. And with that, we use that money to use for vaccines and things that people can't donate.
Mm-hmm. What about feed, dog food, cat food?
Yes, we absolutely would love to have dog or cat food. Yes, always.
Always, yeah. Okay. We're with Cathy McDaniel with Panhandle Humane Society. The Pet-A-Palooza coming up on Saturday at Mitchell. We'll be back and talk more right after this.
Spring into those home improvement projects you have been putting off. With the First State Bank Home Equity Line of Credit, you can build that deck for summer grilling, replace those old worn-out windows, or even just take a much-needed vacation. Let us help you spring into spring by getting you the money you need using the equity in your home, all for a low interest rate. At First State Bank, when we say we are big on you, we mean it. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval and certain restrictions apply.
7:55, we're visiting with Cathy McDaniel with Panhandle Humane Society about their upcoming Pet-A-Palooza this Saturday at the Fairgrounds in Mitchell at the Event Center. And this health fair for the animals will have some other booths and activities too, right?
Absolutely. We also have some booths going on with vendors. We have a pet photo booth, which will be really a lot of fun for your dog. Take some great pictures. Griff's Compounding will be there. Essential Oils for Pets will be there. Sitters LLC. It's going to be a great family time. There's also the beer garden. We'll have live music. We'll have some shelter dogs there too. So you can walk them if you like, or just if you're looking to adopt a pet, we'll have some to choose from there.
Well, let's visit about the adoption process for folks, because that's really what you're all about, is finding new homes, new families for your pets that you have, and I know you have plenty to choose from.
We do.
Tell us a little bit about the process for a family or individual to come in and, say, I'd like to have a dog or a cat.
Okay. Well, it's really a pretty simple process. You just come in and see what we have, of course. We'll ask you a few questions, what you're looking for, a small dog or, more of a calm dog or a puppy. We have a pretty wide variety right now of dogs. We have like a Min Pin, a little Shih Tzu puppy, 2 Labs, some Pit Bull mixes. We've got a pretty good variety. Same with the cats. The process is easy. You just fill out simple paperwork. We microchip them. They have all their vaccines, and then we set up an appointment for them to be altered, spay or neutered with a local veterinarian, because, of course, that's utmost in our mission is that there are no more puppies. We just don't need any more unwanted puppies.
Right. So every animal that goes out is spayed, neutered, taken care of.
Right. Yeah. It's included in the price.
Mm-hmm. And what does that cost to adopt a
Well, right now we're doing $100 special on all the dogs that are not altered and $50 if they are. And that's for a limited time. We just have so many right now, and it's unfortunate because it's that time of year. We'll get 2 surrendered at a time right now, and usually it's not the dog's fault. We don't have damaged dogs. We have the best dogs, and they just deserve a really nice forever home.
And so do you have a getting used to room, a get acquainted room to see if that's the right pet for you and kind of get used to him for a while? Yeah,
we do have a get acquainted room. You could take him in there, and we encourage people to bring their whole family down. If you have a pet, a dog, definitely bring your dog with you to make sure that that's a good fit.
Introduce them to the, okay.
Yeah,
great.
There's nothing worse than getting home and finding out your dog really didn't want a companion, and then you have to bring them back, and that's hard on the other dog.
Yeah, and that's an important consideration because just like any family member, when a new one shows up, it's kind of a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
It can go really well, or it could be a disaster.
Yeah, it could be a competitive thing or dominant thing or whatever for a while. Well, we hope it's a great turnout again, 9 o'clock Saturday morning when things get underway, right?
Yes.
At the Fairgrounds in Mitchell for the Pet-A-Palooza, the health fair, the 5K9 run, and the other activities. Sounds like a great event.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. That is Cathy McDaniel with Panhandle Humane Society, our guest this morning here on KNEB.
The great out.